Hey friends, welcome back to DBC Inc. Live. We are going live on Facebook and also on YouTube. We are so excited to share some amazing news today. We kind of led into it on Thursday, but yeah, this is Tara. I'm Tara, of course, and we have Dave here with us today too.
Hey everybody, thanks for joining us. I'm Dave. Tara's in Kansas. I'm in San Diego, and we're so happy that you're tuning in because we are pretty darn excited about the news that we have today.
Yes, most definitely. And we'll give everybody just a few minutes to get in, Dave. And so maybe we can chat it up a little bit. As you are joining in, please do share who you are, where you're from. We always give away free books, and I got to do that today. I'm so sorry. I've had my head down with this DBCU, but I owe you books from the last live. So I'll be doing both these lives, book giveaways. And yeah, you get to choose a book from all of our books. We have a bunch of them. So definitely put your name over in the comments. Tell us who you are, where you're from, and maybe what's happening this weekend for you.
Absolutely, yeah.
So Dave, what can we chat about when we're waiting on people to get in here? I've seen people coming in.
Okay, I've got a couple things. So first of all, thank you, Nicole, for joining us. We're glad that you're here. And as you're joining in, you might notice that Tara looks different today. This is not just the reveal of something new for DBC Inc. This is the new reveal for Tara's hairdo.
That's right. You recognize me.
Chopped off some of her hair and has her summer hairdo. I think it looks fantastic. And so, maybe like drop in the comments, what do you think of Tara's new hair too?
Yay! I'm super excited. My son was in here earlier and he said it's been 20 years since I've changed my hair. I think he might be right. His entire life I've had the same hair. So pretty excited about trying something new. I see a lot of fun things happening over here, tuning in on their drive home. Way to go, Nick, on her second vaccine. And Nicole, you're not far from me. I didn't realize you live in Kansas City. That's pretty exciting. Awesome.
Kristen is shouting out the hair. That's good. Thanks, Kristen, for joining us. Nick from Winnipeg, so glad that you're here too. Congratulations on the second vaccine. That's awesome. That's good to hear. Shelly, and even Shelly's in here. Look at this. And Shelly's giving a little shout out to the new hairdo as well.
We have so much. We have some more exciting things than just my hair, I promise, to talk about today.
We even have a celebrity with us today because the big announcement has to do with something from Adam Peterson and Jill Siler. And I see Jill has jumped into the chat. So we're going to be talking about that real soon. Welcome, Jill.
Yeah, we're excited to have all of you here. So we have launched a brand new project, and we are super duper excited about it. It is something we've been working on really since December, but really in the trenches with it in the last 2 months. And we've created for you something that we feel like educators across the world have been looking for. And Dave, I was thinking about this before we dive in. One of the things people always say, like when we go to conferences, we will gather up with our PLN and they're like, man, I wish there was a school of just all of us, right? People say that all the time. Wouldn't that be so cool if we had like a pirate school, or if we had a school of just like all of our PLN rock star friends? And I think what we have to share with them today is kind of the start of something like that, but virtual. What do you think?
Absolutely. And by the way, Sean, I feel you on the hair thing, so I didn't have to worry about what I look like jumping on the camera ever. I can pop out of bed and be on a Facebook Live in 5 minutes. Doesn't matter. So we have a little advantage on some people here, Sean. Tisha, thanks for joining us. Appreciate that. So we are super pumped because we have so many incredible educators, a part of the DBC Inc. family, and now we get to share a brand new way of helping them spread their message and connecting with you and helping you as an educator. And so, and what it is DBC University. So we have created our own university of online courses, and it is launching today. Shout out to Tara for all of the work behind the scenes that you've done to pull this together. You have no idea how many hours Tara has worked to pull this together and to learn the platform and to build all the different things that have to be built. So thank you so much, Tara. And then our first two courses, Jill Siler from Texas has an incredible course about increasing your impact, which we're going to talk about. And also Adam Peterson, Teach, Play, Learn author, has created a course as well about incorporating play in the classroom and all of that, geared towards a little bit younger, like early education, early elementary educators. And so, Tara, what do we think about this new DBC University?
Oh my gosh, I can talk about it forever. Poor Tish, I see her in the comments, and she's my boxing buddy. She's my buddy. We talk often, and I feel like I have had nothing else to talk about but DBCU for months. But what I'm really so excited about with this platform is many, many things. But one, it's just getting started. So naturally, we only have 2 courses that launched today, but don't you worry. There are courses to be launched throughout the year, and we are so excited to bring this content to you. What I'm also very excited about is the robust nature of the university. This is not just a website where you just go and you're just going to click and see a few videos and be like, that was pretty fun, and that was pretty, cool. I mean, I learned some new things, but it is like sitting and getting to go into a session, like a half day or a full day session with the best speakers, amazing speakers out there that are talking like directly to you in the videos. I've taken the courses. I love them. And the reflection guides and the downloadables and the free resources and the additional bonus resources. It is so much packed into a course that is beautifully designed and easy to navigate. It's just something I think you're going to walk away and you're going to be like, that was worth my time. And I don't feel like educators can often say that, whether they're learning in person or online. I find most people are excited about gathering with their friends at conferences. But what I love about this virtual DBC University is just that I was having fun, like reviewing the videos. I was just like the coach, right? The coach for the instructor. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I need to take notes. Like, this is really good. And so I really feel like people are just going to walk away from this and just be like, wow, I am now changed for the better. Like, I can take this and apply it right into my classroom, right into my learning setting, right? Jill's is all about like increasing your impact. So it doesn't matter what role you're in, that course works for anyone. I took things and I was like, whoa, I'm just going to be a better human now from taking this and doing this reflection guide.
Yeah, and so let's start with that course. So the Jill is, of course, the author of the incredible book Thrive Through the 5, which is just an award-winning book. It just won some awards, some book awards for the year. And this book has really made a change for a lot of educators and been very well received by the audience. And so Jill's course about increasing your impact, I love what she said on the video that sort of like launched this, is that some of you know exactly what you want to do, and you're looking for a path to get there. Some of you don't know what you want to do. You just know you want to have a bigger impact, and you're not sure where that impact is yet. The course is for both groups of people, right? So maybe you know exactly what you want to do. This is going to help you get there. Or maybe you're just trying to find that thing. You know you can do more. You know you can contribute more. You know there's more inside of you, more that's meant for you. This is the course for you as well. And so I'm so excited to see what's going to happen as people take this course and then apply it in their careers and in their life. And I think it's just going to be the kind of the rocket fuel that they need to take them to the next level. So if you're feeling maybe a little stuck or you're not sure how to get to that next step, this is the course for you that's going to take you to that next level in your career and hopefully in your life and in your ability to impact the world around you.
And another thing about Jill's course too, and I'll pull it up in just a minute so you guys can see both the courses that we're releasing today. But believe me, there's some other ones coming out, and it's just like a DBC book. Every single course is unique to the instructor. to the author. And I love that because it's unpredictable and it's amazing every single time. So you'll get to see the differences between the two. But one of the things about Jill's course is it works for leaders. So as I was listening to all the videos and learning alongside her, I noticed that this was really working for me as a leader too. Like when I am preparing people for interviews, or I'm preparing them to launch out and do something new and take their career to the next level, just like you do for all of us, Dave. You're always mentoring us to help us push us to the next level. The content within Jill's course helps you to guide people to do that too. So it's not just for the person who needs to like figure out how to do an interview. It gives you ideas. She's a superintendent. It gives you ideas from the backside of the table too. And I really, really love the versatility of that course.
That is a super great point, that it's not just for taking you to the next level, but in your role, helping empower other people that are in your system that work with you to get to their next level too. And so that's
even provides questions, like very specific questions you can ask as a leader or as the participant, like as the learner. It works for both, and I love that. So, do you want to talk a little bit about Adams too, or you want to show them Jill's real quick, and then we can talk a little bit about Adams?
Yeah. Do you want to pull up Jill's while I talk? I'll introduce Adams a little bit.
Okay. You just kind of talk for a second.
Yeah.
And let me.
The other course that we're launching right now is Adam Peterson. Adam Peterson is the incredible author of Teach, Play, Learn. Super successful book for us. And what I love about Adam's work is that we all know that play is powerful. We all know that play is something that we need to incorporate more into our curriculum, into our classrooms. But how do you do it? What are the real practical ways that you can do this? It's easy to say, oh, we need more play. But like what we really want, what teachers really want are, okay, but show me how. Give me the practical takeaway. Give me something I can do in my classroom tomorrow or next week. And that's what Adam is so good at, is able to take this concept and just kind of really expand on it and really show you, make you feel comfortable with how you're going to be able to implement that in your day-to-day classroom instruction. And so we can't wait for people to look at Adam's course as well. And Tara, looks like you have Jill's course all pulled up here.
Yeah, I have it pulled up, and then when I click it, it's going to go to another window and you're not going to be able to see it. But I want to show you just like the layout of the course real quick. So when you're looking at the layouts, it's very clean. Each one of these are modules, and then within the modules, you have multiple things within there. Let me share it in a way where when I click to the next screen, you guys can see all the different pieces. I'm just going to do Chrome tab.
Thanks so much for everyone who's jumping into the comments. We really appreciate it. Sean, thanks so much. And Shelly, so Jill's book is amazing. It is, and her course is amazing. It's so true. And mentioned that every leader needs both. Tisha, thanks so much. We appreciate you.
Okay. You won't be able to see me, but that's okay. I'm going to cover this up. Can you see the screen, Dave?
I can see it. Yep.
Okay, perfect. Had to hide our little video. Okay, so once you're in, you're going to have these multiple modules, and you will see this is a robust course. In fact, if you were to watch every single video, perform every single activity, and go through all the resources, you will have a ton of PD hours. But we're guaranteeing that this course is worth 12 PD hours. It has about 3 hours of direct instruction. It has multiple activities you can do and a ton of resources that I know people are going to want to dive into. When you total that all up, you are going to leave with 12 PD hours. So what I'm thinking, Dave, is I have a leadership license that I have to renew in October for educational leadership. And I have to have a certain amount of PD hours. And this is a fantastic course to like take me to the next level in that area for sure. I know it doesn't matter really where you get your PD as far as what area when you're in leadership, but still this is, if you're looking to do the same thing, I am definitely taking this course and going to take that certificate that DBC University gives me at the end and use it toward my licensure renewal. So keep in mind that is very much a possibility with all the courses that we're providing. So once you're in here, you can click on one of the modules. And what you will see is it has multiple videos over here that you will be able to watch. Once this clicks on, you will see Jill telling us all about the wonderful things and teaching us. And then what you'll see at the bottom is she has five tips to thrive when it comes to this topic. And then you'll see all of these additional resources that also prepare you for this exact topic of doing your homework, lifting the language, telling your story, whatever it is here. And then over here on the right-hand side, you will also have free downloadables. Not only does she provide her slide deck, she provides an action plan and a sample leadership interview question suggestions. So there are, so every single one of those modules have videos that have all of that content built into the body of the section. So I know you guys are going to be stoked about this, honestly.
And I think that the word that you've used often, Tara, is robust. I think that's, as you look at that, that's what comes to mind for me, that this is not just something that's been slapped together. This has been very intentionally created. This is definitely a killer resource, which is going to help you. And imagine getting a chance to sit down one-on-one with Jill for 3 hours of videos, and that's just the video time, not to mention all the tips on how to thrive and the resources and all that kind of stuff. And it's not like a conference where you're going to go and you're going to listen and maybe you're going to like kind of get pumped up and then you're going to walk away and go like, oh man, I wish I could like go through that again. You have access to this. You can watch the videos multiple times. You can go back. You can watch just for your own personal kind of enjoy them the first time and then go back a second time and really pull out the takeaways and take notes, or however you want to do it, however it's going to be most effective for you. This is your course. It's in your hands. And so you're going to be able to go back in and be able to look at it over and over again and at your own pace, go through it. Some people, when they get a course like this, they're just going to like hammer through it all in a weekend and they're just not going to be able to stop. Other people want to kind of space it out and do the reflections as they go. So whatever your learning style is, this has been designed to be perfect for you.
Exactly. And one of the things I saw someone say, I have her book. I wonder if it's much like the book. Actually, parts and pieces of the content in this course, Jill and I talked about this when she was planning for the course, are pieces that we did not put in the book. We still thought they were super amazing, but we did not put them in the book because the book, you know, it can only contain so much. And so the coolest thing about this course is it's bonus Thrive materials, and it's stuff that didn't go in the book, but we knew was outstanding and people would really use it. So I think you need both. And that's why you will find one of the resources on every single page is her book. So if you don't have it and you end up taking the course and loving it, you probably will want the book too, because it has a lot more stuff in there too.
Yeah, and if you're new to Jill's work, the Thrive Through the 5, you might be wondering, what is this 5 all about? And so just quickly on that, if you haven't heard this before, Jill's kind of making a point that maybe 95% of our job we love. You know, we're educators. We love what we do. We're passionate about it. Well, but let's be honest, 95%. There's still 5% that's important. It's critical. You have to get through it, but it could be a struggle. And so this is about how we can not lose the love and joy around our work because of that 5%. This is how you can not just survive it, but thrive through it. So that's the Thrive Through the 5. That's what it's talking about. And then, and then of course there are some pieces of this that are in the course, but it's Jill telling you, it's in Jill's voice now speaking to you. And then there's so much new content in this course that it's absolutely, stands on its own.
Yes, it's amazing. It's won multiple awards, and there's a reason for that. Not all of our books win. No, I don't even know many of our books that have won that many awards. I don't know of any, actually. So there's a reason why. It's why.
Tony, thanks for joining us. Amy's here. I see Sue has popped in. Thank you so much. Brian is here. Thanks for being here, Brian. And so we're so glad that so many of you are joining us and sharing in our excitement for these courses. And so Terry, do you want to share something maybe a little more about Adam's course?
Yeah, so Adam's course is fantastic. I'll show you a little bit about this, and I'll tell you a little fun stuff about Adam. So we were working, I had the lucky job of not only creating the university on the back end, which, by the way, creating an online university that doesn't just look like a random website. I mean, it is a legit, like if you were going to KU, it's like a legit university. It has all the stuff. But one of the things Adam and I were talking about after he created his videos, I'm like, okay, we're going to go back through them. I watched them, he watched them, and then we collaborated on things we would maybe change, maybe we would fix, maybe we will leave the same. And he's like, is it crazy that I'm like having fun watching my own videos? I'm like, no, that's exciting, because that means that other people are going to have fun while learning. And honestly, I don't teach little people anymore. Occasionally at church, I get the opportunity to do that. And I was like, I need a classroom of little people right now. Like, I want to try this with the kids right now. I don't want to wait. So I think if you're an elementary teacher, you are just going to love this. If you love play at all and you're a grown-up, you're going to love it too, because it's just so much fun for how to incorporate play in all different learning atmospheres. And he gives you really specific examples. He also gives you really cool resources that you can print or use on the computer or download and use right away with your kiddos. It is so fun. Like, if you love play, this is the one for you.
Yeah, and all of these courses, and you mentioned this earlier, I mean, these are charismatic speakers. These are people that are good at what they do, and they're good, not just good at what they do in their profession, but they're good at presenting what they do and teaching what they do. And when you hear Adam talking about play and Adam talking about his activities and different things that he incorporates in his curriculum, it's contagious. His enthusiasm and passion around it is contagious. I love the Carlos Santana quote. I used it in Teach Like a Pirate. It says, enthusiasm is the most contagious thing in the world. The songs become incidental. What people receive is your joy. And that's when I see Adam talking about what he does in his classroom with kids. The lesson becomes incidental. What people receive is Adam's joy of being with children and incorporating play into the curriculum. And you're going to pick up that enthusiasm. It's contagious. And you're just going to walk away just on fire about your ability to do this with your kids.
Yes, I love it. And Amy, I would love to come out and teach your littles. I need a group of littles right now, because this is going to be so fun. So one of the things about Adam too, one more trick, he's not here, so I can just keep teasing him, but I love him so much. He's like 6, I've never met him in person, but I know he's like 6'4" or something. And he taught kindergarten for like ever. So we call him this like giant kid, because that is exactly what he is. It's so fun. And I think you guys are you're going to feel that, just like Dave was talking about, that enthusiasm. So I'll jump into his course and show you a little bit about what you can expect there. But I will tell you right now, before we jump in, what you can expect from all DBC University courses from this point all the way forward is, one, we will almost always, we're running specials on them all the time. So we want to keep the price point affordable. Right now you can use the code DBCU50 to get $50 off. And that puts it well under $100, which you can't buy a course like that at any other university. I can promise you that. And you definitely are not going to find this level of speakers. Like, I find that none of my professors were ever that exciting. So that is another part that's a lot of fun. Plus, every single thing is applicable. That's the second thing you can guarantee. The content that is going to be relayed to you is going to be applicable for your work. No matter if you're interested in that work, it's going to work for you. You're going to be able to take stuff away and use it tomorrow and the next day and for the next year. And so that is one thing else you can count on. It's going to happen. The third thing is, every single one of these instructors go through a framework that is DBCU specific. And that means it has to fit the brand. And so we are not just cranking out videos in our car and just randomly talking about stuff. This is planned instruction, and we're making sure that those videos stay 10 to 15 minutes or shorter, and we're breaking it up so it's bite-sized chunks that people can digest. and reflect upon and use. And so there are a lot of pieces within this university that I think sets it definitely apart, and we want it that way. Just like our books, you know you're going to get that soft cover. You know you're going to get applicable content with people's voice behind it. Our university courses are going to also offer that type of quality. So just keep that in mind. So if you're a district leader looking for a place to send your employees to help get their licensure PD points, DBC University is definitely going to be one of those places you're going to want to send them. Our course catalog is going to be growing all summer long, and I feel like there's no doubt your people will find something that they need and they will love and actually be able to use in their learning setting.
Yeah, and I love, Tara, how you had a vision for part of it at the beginning, that you were insistent that there be very clear learning objectives for each of these modules. And so this is not slapped together. We work with the creators of the course to say, no, we need learning objectives for all of this stuff. What are people going to walk away with? And then let's meet those learning objectives, make sure we help the students meet those learning objectives. And so it's super well designed, super intentional in the design of it like that. And I think I just can't wait for people to actually get in there and to take these courses and to start to hear the feedback.
It's so true. And the thing about the learning objectives too, when we watch the videos, so our team would watch the videos, and we, mostly me, but we've divided up a little bit. And what we would do is, as the instructor is teaching, we're checking off those objectives. Did we really do what we told them we were going to do? And so it's going through multiple checkpoints, just like a book would in editing or production. It's the same. And so, yeah, anyways, quality, we got you. Okay, let's look at Adam's session. You want to?
Absolutely, pull it up.
Let's do it.
While you're pulling that up, let me just add that one of the things we look for in our books, and this is when I'm working with an author, when we're bringing them on board, I say, listen, part of the thing about a DBC book is that a principal knows, like if you put this book in the hands of your teachers, they're going to be more excited to get back in the system on Monday than when they left on Friday. And a lot of books miss that mark. And we're like super passionate about putting books out that hit that. We want people to be excited about this profession, excited about this work. And the same philosophy for these courses. We want someone to go through this course and be more excited about their work and more fired up about getting back into their system after taking the course. And so with course 1 and 2, we think we have absolutely hit the target on that. And we're shooting for that with every single course.
Exactly. It's kind of like, Dave, it reminds me a lot of when I go to a PD conference, for example, pre-COVID, and you go to all these sessions and you may leave one feeling like, yes, that was for me. Like I couldn't stop taking notes. I was like, I cannot wait to get back in my classroom. And it's the only thing you talk about over dinner with your friends, right? It's just that one course. We hope our plan for DBC University is that every single course that you would ever take is that one course. It's that amazing that you're going to be talking about it over dinner because you cannot wait to implement. And I honestly, I would not just say this because I am very keen on great instruction. I think we're killing it. I think our authors and our instructors are killing it. So,
all right, so show us what Adam pulled together here.
Adam's, yeah. So Adam's is multiple modules too, and you will notice how his is different than Jill's. So in Jill's, she had the exact amount of instruction videos in each module. Well, Adam's is a little different. Like he has a big chunk in the house. So he's divided his up differently. And this is where we were talking about earlier. Everyone's course fits their style. And so this is how he wanted to teach it. The what, the why, the how. And then if you go through his how, not only are you going to get these amazing videos that are going to teach you play-driven ELA activities, and this one specifically to words, the other one specifically to like letters and sounds, and it's just so exciting. But you also get like what you can expect in this one, and then PDFs of some of the different things that he was talking about, the interactive word wall, the circle time sight words, the stamp it, find it, write it. the video of the interactive word wall. So extra resources and downloadables there at the bottom. And every single video has those kinds of things too. So, and then when you get down to the end, you will have, of course, the conclusion and all of that. I will say at the onset of each of our courses and at the end, we do have a Google form that we would love for you guys to give us some feedback. We are starting this from brand new. And so you'll notice in here, there's a little Google form to fill out at the end and at the beginning. And we'd love your feedback because we'll be taking that feedback and applying it to all of our future courses. So definitely keep that in mind.
All right, so here it is, the launch day. This is day number 1 of DBC University. We could not be more excited. Congratulations to, I know Shelly was tuned in earlier, Wendy, Marisol, and of course Tara, who has really taken this on as her big project of the moment. And then we could not be more excited that it was Jill and Adam to kick off the courses because they are amazing. And both of them, what they have accomplished and in the time that they've accomplished it is just, it's a miracle. Ending a school year and then also pulling together a course of this magnitude at the same time, it's completely inspiring what Jill and Adam have done.
It really is. And we have learned now. So if you're a future instructor and you're wanting to come on, don't worry. We're not going to make you try to produce that fast with this type of quality. I understand people produce courses quickly, but for this type of quality, you're going to need a little more time. Jill and Adam are super duper rock stars. They killed it. And we're stoked that they were able to do that. But you also learn through the process that we need to give people a little more time to create this type of course. So we are so excited. I really can't be more excited. I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. Like I've had a couple cups of coffee and I haven't.
And Tisha has created courses before, and creating workshops is no joke, right? And so that's the truth. Like this takes some time to really do it well, which Tisha also does. She knows this is very intensive work to really pull something together that's going to be powerful.
Also, real quick before we end, because I know we're going to share this video out, if you buy a course on DBC University and for some reason you don't get your login or something, anything doesn't work right, email me, Tara at daveburgessconsulting.com. We will get you fixed up. We've troubleshoot that platform a billion times in the last week, but there's always a chance that something doesn't work properly. So let us know. We will fix it right away. And we're happy to help you in that way. Also, keep in mind, DBCU 50 will give you a discount. And if you are a district and you're wanting to buy multiple courses for a bigger group, email us and we will get you the discount code for bulk course orders, just like we have bulk book orders. And Wendy will be your contact person for that. So, yeah.
And Tara, I just thought, as I see Sean popping in here, masterpieces take time. And while Sean's here, I want to send him a shout out on anniversary of the Pepper Effect book. So Sean's mashup of his love for the Beatles, education and innovation, the Pepper Effect. It's having a little anniversary. And so that's a book that we're super proud of. And so shout out from across the country to Sean.
Yes. It's always, book birthdays are so exciting. And by the way, stay tuned because all this excitement, we do have a book birthday coming up next week. So you definitely want to stay tuned to all things DBC Inc. More fun on the way. We got you.
Absolutely. Well, Tara, what do we think? So I think it's time to maybe sign off of here. Again, thank you everyone for joining us. Thank you so much for sharing your comments and helping us share our excitement with you because we could not be more excited.
Awesome. It looks like we have Tish has a podcast being released any moment, she said. Maybe it's Sean. Maybe it's one of our people.
I do believe that maybe Tisha and Sean recorded this morning.
Oh, there we go. Fantastic. So much excitement. All right, friends. Well, what we'll do is we're going to sign off for now, but one of these in the comments are going to win a free book from DBC Inc. So I will do that right now. And yeah, I'll do it from Thursday too. So both of our winners will be announced in the next few little minutes. And thank you so much for joining us again, Jill and Adam. Big shouts out to you for killing it on the courses. Go over, check out our website. You can find it at daveburgessconsulting.com. There's a DBC University tab, or you can go to BIT. I'm going to type it in here just in case people are watching this on the playback. And talking right at the same time. There we go. It's bit.ly/DBC University, and that'll take you straight into the university, and you can explore there. You will also be able to see how much each course is as far as credit hours, as far as not credit hours, PD hours, and be mindful that that is just like the main instruction that you're getting. If you use all those additional bonus resources, you're going to get so much more than that.
Absolutely. And after you dive into the course or courses, if you get both, please let us know what you think. We're so excited to hear your feedback.
We're so excited. And tweet about it, share, use our hashtag. We're using the hashtag DBC University. I know we keep saying DBCU. We've been saying that for months, but DBC University is what we are using as the hashtag. So tweet out your learning. We'd love to learn more, and tag those instructors. Their contact information is on their course. So again, thank you so much, Lisa. Thanks for being excited with us. We are so pumped up. All right. Bye, everyone. Have a good one.